I wanted to do carpentry. I had school was not for me. Just wasn't.
Yeah.
So getting into the carpenters union was tough. And I'm a persistent guy, really persistent. I would go down 3-4 days a week to the union hall and speak to the head of the union, like every day, like, can I get an application? Can I get an application? We're full. One day after like 2 months of going down the hot bog, he's just like, this fucking guy again, you know? All right, come in the back. This guy name was Jim. I'm like, oh, damn, nice. Okay. Filled out the application. Long story short, got into the apprenticeship program.
Okay.
It's a 4-year program. First year apprentice, second year apprentice, third, fourth. And it's every quarter you're doing a week in school at the union hall, and the rest is working on site as an apprentice.
Okay.
And I worked in the city almost exclusively for those 4 years. And that was like the biggest wake-up call of my life.
And why you say that?
19 years old, going into Manhattan with these savage union carpenters on these massive commercial job sites. Grown men, like I'm still a kid at that time.
Hell yeah.
That these guys got freaking mortgages and kids, and I'm just a kid.
Yeah.
And taking the train every day, the 458 train, getting into the city. And when you're an apprentice in the union, they just put you to work, humping sheetrock, carrying studs. They don't put the tool belt on you until like you show that you're here to stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've always been a grinder, like always worked hard. Like whatever you ask me to do, I'll do that and more, always. So I excelled pretty quickly as an apprentice. And eventually, if I was a second-year apprentice, I would go up to the owner of the company I was working for at that time and be like, listen, I think I'm worth third-year money. Can you pay me that? And they would always give it to me. So that's just like, you got to ask for things.
I have to.
You have to put yourself out there. And I learned that pretty quick. And I saw someone else do it. It wasn't my idea.
Okay.
But I'm like, if this fucking moron can do it, because he was a moron, I can do it,
Yeah. Why not me?
So I graduated from the apprenticeship, became a full book carpenter, and stayed in the union as a full book carpenter for a while. And by the time I was like 25, I had become a foreman, meaning I was running crews.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I like to think like I always had natural like leadership ability. I was always the captain of my teams and things like that. And I liked being in charge and being the guy that people look to when they need an answer.
Okay.
And once I was running work, I was so pumped and happy about it. But then pretty quickly I realized there's nowhere else to go for me in this business. I'm already a foreman, 25. So decided to bail. And I had purchased my first house as a foreman. So I pretty much left the paycheck. So I'm going to go work for myself, start doing some small drywall jobs on the side, whatever I can in the local neighborhoods.
Yep.